Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan 923 Gaming. I am your host, Spartan 923, aka Firehawk 5150, aka Lucas. And we are back in Jurassic World Evolution 3 on the campaign, where we are currently in Clark County, outside of Vegas. Just what they need. Dinosaurs in Vegas. There's already dinosaurs in Vegas. I mean, Cher's there. And, before anyone gets at me, I do enjoy Cher. Don't get mad at me. Cher is a brilliant performer. Anyway, so to start things off, our schedule, of course. Thursday, we will be back in the Doomsday Heist in GTA 5 with our good friend Clay. And then Saturday, we will be continuing work on our super fast lightning sykes. We're getting close to the end on that. I think we either have an episode or two left, a session or two left. Sorry, the way it works, there's 2 episodes per session, so there's at least 4 episodes left, give or take. And then we'll be moving on to the Death Soar, Devil of Zoids. So, yeah. Our Gojulus is no longer terrified of what lies beneath the desk at the moment. So. And then after the Death Soar, it's just a few other smaller variants. And then we're just going to have to start saving up funds and getting models when we can. So, yeah. Okay, so we are currently at 151 followers. That is 9 away from our 160 follower goal. We'd really like to hit that, so if you could hit that follow button, that also helps us get our videos mentioned and suggested to people who would like or watch our content. So we'd greatly appreciate your help on that. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring the bell at our YouTube at Spartan923 at YouTube. And if you really want to help out the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because subscribing not only gets rid of those pesky ads for you, but it helps us out with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, model kits, and diapers for little baby Bray. So we greatly appreciate that as well. And with that, I got nothing else to say, so we're going to go ahead, get shifted over to the Xbox, and get going. Right where we left off. Crack open my drink and boo. Delicious. Okay, resume.
I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas-adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Please remain calm and proceed to an evacuation exit.
Receiving asset report. New objectives incoming. Asset report incoming.
To help out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
Yeah, some films.
Inbound on that repair request.
Please remain calm and proceed to evacuation.
Heading off to patrol. Starting patrol. Asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset. En route to collect the asset. And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other,
Oh
huh?
boy, here we go.
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleo curation.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But, let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Transportation complete. Asset transportation underway. Asset delivery confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Pteranodon to the park.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Pteranodon to the park.
Alright, last Pteranodon. You can live noodle.
Asset has been transported. Ladies,
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
right. The drone does not.
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job, and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Attention all science personnel. Please report to the newly opened Science Center.
Topping up generator.
Hey, dinosaur. Rawr.
A research assignment has been successfully completed. Okay. Ah, dinosaur. Rawr.
Kapihara.
A research assignment has been successfully completed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Attention personnel.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
More dinosaurs. go. Oh, I think we have a guest coming. Hello. No, it is. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
He
Yahoo!
decided to cuddle on mommy for a little bit, so he stayed up a little. What's up, buddies? Look at the flap flaps.
Danger, flap flaps.
Our flying reptiles obviously have very different needs to other prehistoric animals. Every
Yeah.
effort is made to
JC
provide
was in the chat a few
hospitable
minutes
habitat,
ago.
a delicious diet, and a stable social setting.
Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha.
Very, very cuddly.
Yeah. And a little squeaker.
One of the most iconic traits of the majestic
All right,
pteranodon is
You
the
get to
protruding
bed, be a
skull
good
crest.
boy. You get a
Straight
good night's
and
sleepy
narrow,
sleep.
It angles back from the rear of
Yep.
the skull and aids the
Yes, yes,
pterosaur
yes.
when maneuvering in flight.
Yes, big sleep. Tapiala, 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 tapiala. Do these two get along is a question. Who likes Tapihara and Quetzalcoatlus? Awesomeness. Sweet. So let's go ahead and bake a few of these. Oh, the babies are complaining about amenities. Fine. Food. Drink.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh, wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Maybe.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Tapajara to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles. Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Solution found. I was wondering what could fix my overcrowding problem. I'm like, I haven't put down that. bit more money.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
I mean, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this game in the sense of I'm fairly certain that once we get through the campaign, I'm going to have fun designing my own park. I mean, some of this stuff, though, like the editing, buildings, and stuff like that, that's going to take a little bit of, like, research for me. I'm going to have to, like, study other people's videos and see how it's done properly and all that. So.
Right. The drones are signed.
Pretty birds. Oh.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
far, so good. We did drop a bit. That was probably repairs. I shouldn't have done that.
The prospect of a breeding program helped secure this contract, and now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
There we go. nesting area.
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is, well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
Ooh. East Asia.
East Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And, of course, bed of so much discovery and history and progress. But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants. And there is a theme park in Japan that has fallen to ruin. We will need to put it back in working order and make it the success it was always meant to be. All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
Indonesia.
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, you know, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good, you're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
As you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Attention personnel. We have detected images across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Transporting asset. Asset in transit. Assets in the air.
you get it. Ornithomimids? Oh, good. So Struths can go in here. Discord question. How is the battle journals going? I'm actually working on my first one called The Girl in the Gojos. I was talking to Archie about a few things today, and I think I might start putting pen to paper tomorrow.
Transporting asset. Asset in transit. Delivery has been completed. Delivery has been completed.
It will be easier to monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
problem. We got your back.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity.
Let's go take a picture of a dinosaur with the rabies. Wow, that is a tree.
Control retaken.
It came out fall of last year. Just hope we can get the rabies vaccine here quick. Don't need a bunch of herbivores with rabies. A few more seconds. Hey, Lesniff. Welcome, first time chatter. If you have any questions about the channel or anything like that, feel free to ask. Just trying to cure some dinosaurs of rabies at the moment. Oh, you're a bad shot. Feeling I should take over shooting here. Okay, aiming.
I've got it. Remember your training.
There we go.
There we are.
Come back there, you. Got him! You higher angle and fire. Ah, missed. Ah, tree. Ah. Oh, you're gonna be a pest. How are you not? Uh-oh, we got a glitch.
Spotted the asset.
It's not hitting him.
We've got this. Don't worry.
Frontier, we have a problem. I mean, I am dead bang on him.
Roll relinquished.
That one's gonna die.
Great work, but
Okay.
disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Setting additional task.
See you there soon. Understood.
All right. Chunkingosaurus. We don't have a maintenance team. Yeah, transport.
Asset in transit. Asset transportation in progress. Delivery confirmed. Asset has been transported.
First off, alrighty. Well, newbie, don't be shy. Feel free to ask questions. I do my best to keep things talking, but if I have chat interacting with me, it helps out a lot too.
Sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't. No doubt this is Extinction Now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
In control.
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Homocephale. Where's Homocephale? Okay. That cleared up some room. Alright, let's see where Homocephale is. Consonnatus, Morphodon, Lystrosaurus, Gallimimus, like you. Oh, it tells me. Okay. And Homocephale. Alright, so homocephalites should be okay. I wonder why stegosaurids don't like each other. That's weird. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. Okay. I thought something unlocked. Here we go. Now it's going to unlock. Stiggy, Edmund, Maya. Homocephaly. Oh my gosh, amenities, really? Few more seconds, and then we should be able to start working on our homocephaly. its way right now. Oh, come on. If I could just, in the next minute 30, get to 85 per minute, that would be great. Oh, it's so close. Oh, and now it's going to drop off. Yeah, well, we tried. Tried our best. Yeah, we're going to miss that bonus. It's a shame. We almost had it, too. Homicide.
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return. Photosynthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
It's homocephaly are going to take us right to the end. Geesh. I do believe after we wrap up, we will send you guys over to my friends at 1,000 Faces.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset
They're
for
doing a
release.
D&D campaign tonight, so they're also a heck of a lot better than me. So feel free to join them. Send you guys over. Consider it my apology for being such a waste of time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This sanctuary is up and running, and it managed disease outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more than confident passing this site completely into your hands.
So our crisis manager is leaving? And we're sure that's wise? I mean, when exactly are we not in crisis?
We have managed perfectly well before, and we will manage again. That is to say, thank you for your help, Lily.
My pleasure. This job has shaken me somewhat, though. Disease being common in the wild is bad enough, but disease where tourists flock to? One turn of bad luck, and we'd have a global disaster on our hands.
You could stay, of course. But I hear you. I also hear that our guests were pretty shaken too. And they're the ones paying our bills. Well, let's focus on their comfort next.
Okay, so we're going to call it here. So we're going to go ahead and do a save. No, save. I wanted to rename it, but okay. So my save is what's going to be. So we'll leave it off here, and we'll come back to this next Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing this. We're the goal here is we're going to go through the campaign, learn what we can about how this one works. A lot of times these follow a similar formula, but I also want to be able to like make my own park and all that, and I like to kind of go big with my parks, so. Okay. So anyway, so next Tuesday. So as far as this video goes, this should be up tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Central U.S. time. So feel free to check it out there at our YouTube at Spartan923 at YouTube. So you can watch it in your own time, and if you want, leave some comments. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll try to work it in. To those who, we are going to be on Thursday. We're going to be in the Doomsday Heist again in GTA. And to those who would be interested, we are looking for 2 new partners in crime. This is completely voluntary. All we ask is that you're available for around 4:30 p.m. Central U.S. time for about 4 hours, and then we request that you're a team player, and also that it's Xbox, because that's what we operate on. What we want to do is the original heists that came out before the Doomsday Heist, and those are like locked into 4 players minimum, which is kind of annoying. But we'd like to do those at some point, so we just need 2 more people. Since we had lost Zoomzel, we're down to needing 2 instead of just 1. So if you're interested, go to the post in Spartan923 at Spartan923 at YouTube, and leave us a comment with your Xbox tag or an I'm interested, and I'll get in touch with you, and we'll try to set up a time to talk and see how you'd fit in. And so we will do our best to make it work. And if you're a fellow streamer and you want to be in, I will definitely be linking your stuff in the descriptions when we do these, so I definitely appreciate that. Then this Saturday we will be either finishing or continuing work on the Lightning Sykes. So we're getting close to the end on that. But like I said, if it comes that way, it's going to be hard 4 hours this next time, because I tend to overestimate what it takes. So making good profit. Yeah, and then next Tuesday we'll be in this. So, contract. Oh, we're almost there. Are these things nice with Gallimimus? Yeah, they're good with Gallimimus. Okay. All right, and don't forget to hit that like button here, hit that follow button here, because that helps get our videos recommended and suggested to anyone who would be interested in our content. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring the bell at our YouTube that I mentioned before at Spartan923 YouTube. And if you're interested in helping out the channel, I mean, like, actually helping out the channel, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button, because it gets rid of those pesky ads, but it also helps us out with maintenance fees, server fees, groceries, and diapers for little baby Bray. Oh, and model kits too, so don't forget about the model kits. So yeah, we really appreciate the help when anyone does that. So let me just get these Gallimimus out, and then we're going to call it for tonight. And now I'll get you guys sent over. So let me go ahead and get this typed out. All right. Let's see how this chaos goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
All right, everyone seems happy in there. All right, and with that, folks, we're going to go ahead save again. And thank you guys for coming out. Greatly appreciate it. Remember to get out there, discover, explore, create, innovate. We will see you here next time on Smart 93 Gaming. Love you guys. Take it easy. Oh man, can't wait to see the little babies. The babies are so cute.